Well, Christina, you had a 12-1 shot in the first race of
I
the
did.
Tito's Vodka Charity Challenge, and got exciting. You got to snap your fingers, and then
Yeah, it was
weekend
fun
late.
for about the first quarter mile until they went 23 flat. A little too fast early, but there were a couple reasons that I liked him, and he was actually one of the bigger prices of the whole day that I liked. So I kind of went for it, took a swing in the first leg, didn't quite work out, so we'll regroup and hope that the rest of them do work out for the remainder of the contest.
Okay, this was a pick and pray. We had to make our selections early, so no changing, but let's go through your picks.
Okay. So Gulfstream 5 is coming up next. That's going to be our next race. I like the 3, Magical Mike, in there for Safi Joseph. This is Son of Magician. It'll be his first time turf routing, so that's a big angle for me. And Irad Ortiz is going to stick with the mount, which I thought was really key because Irad looked like he had the opportunity to ride a couple of horses in that race. So that's where I will go for race number 5 at Gulfstream. The 7th at Gulfstream is really interesting. Maiden Special Weights, 1.125 miles on the main track. One of the biggest angles that I play all the time from Stats Race Lens is Street Sense first time going long. Where I ended up a little lost in here is there are 2 horses doing that today in this race. So the 8 Spa City, first time 2 turns. He went a mile last time out, but at Gulfstream that's the 1 turn mile. And then All Eyes West, who Gary West is actually here playing as well. So we'll see if he had any info on that one for Jason Service. First time Street Sense going 2 turns. Ultimately, I settled with Spa City in there for Kara McLaughlin. Just really loved that last race. Ended up second to a nice horse, and I think the progression is there for him, but I wouldn't be surprised really if either one of those horses were to connect. The Tampa races are tough. We go to race 9 and 10 at Tampa for the contest. The 9th is the Suncoast. I went to the outside with Embossed for Godolphin. Beautifully bred daughter of Medaglia d'Oro, back-to-back wins for her. They added Lasix last time. That was over the turf course, but she just crushed that group of non-winners of one competition. The dirt isn't any problem for her based on her prior form. So I took her in there. I took the 1 in race 10 at Tampa. That's the Tampa Bay on the turf course, March to the Arch. Good pattern for Mark Cassey, second off the layoff. Then we go to my home track back at Santa Anita. Actually, Aqueduct has a race in between before I forget there. Aqueduct's 6th race, I took the 9. And that is Mo Diddley, a winner last out for Bruce Brown. My home track at Santa Anita, the Thunder Road, is a mile turf event. There's a new face in the John Sadler barn, Frontier Market, the 7 in there. I actually got a chance to see this horse a couple days ago. I was out shooting some stuff for Keeneland in the morning, and we had a look at him. And Heronis and John Sadler have had so much luck bringing these horses from the East Coast to the West Coast, turning them into stakes winners. So I'll take Frontier Market there at Santa Anita. And then Golden Gate, I think it's going to be chalky in that last leg. It's between the 1 and the 2. I settled on the 2. I'm hoping that I've made a few selections that have won by that point and can kind of maintain my position, because I don't really see anybody in the last race at Golden Gate coming with a huge price and leapfrogging anyone on the leaderboard at that point.
Well, good info and insight for people that are just betting across the country that aren't necessarily playing in the NHC but are following along. You have many roles in this industry,
Yeah.
and right now you're wearing your Stats Race Lens jacket. How do you use that with your handicap?
Different the way that our contest is working for the charity or the horse players that are here actually playing NHC, and that they can adjust and they can kind of strategize as they go along, whereas we put our plays in very early today, and they call it pick and pray. For me with Stats, it complements all of my handicapping. I use it to watch replays. I use it to find trouble trips. I use it if I have found a certain horse or a few horses in a race and that I want to try and separate them. Which categories are trainers really successful in? How does the pedigree really support my selection in here? Because all of the past performances are there. You can click the dam of any horse, her PPs will pull up. You can click her progeny record in an instant like that. And so if you're handicapping main special weight races, it will even highlight when she has produced a debut winner in the past. A lot of the work that I would normally do through charts is already there in Stats. And then you also have the opportunity to save angles that you like to play. For example, if you like 2 sprints to the route, you can save that in your profile, and Stats will find those horses for you. You'll get a little green marker next to their name along the entire card, and you can filter through 4 or 5 racetracks in a few moments and just find the horses that you would naturally gravitate towards if you were putting in all those hours and hours of handicapping. And it's been great. I mean, Scott Coles, who won last year, the first thing he said was Stats Race Lens really helped me. It's a product that I think you have to take the time to learn and to learn how it can work for you. But once you've invested that initial time, it then cuts down all the time that you yourself would be spending kind of filtering through the form.
Well, Joe Rosen, who was the 2018 Tour Rookie of the Year,
Right.
And he was saying that there's so many races that the players in the NHC have to look at, because to choose your optionals from all the
Yes.
tracks, the mandatories, and he was saying you can't look at all those races, and that Stats Racelands really, like you said, helps them cut down on the time. You're saying it's worth the investment in time.
Yeah, it is. You cannot, like he said, filter through all those races properly if you really wanted to invest the time that you need to into a tournament type of race. This will cut a few steps out for you along the way. And they're actually giving away a 3 months free subscription to Stats here too. So if anyone is in the room and watching this, you can go over and just give them your email address, download the product, and have an opportunity to maybe win yourself a subscription. And Joe helps us on our webinars too. If you've ever wondered how it works, Joe, Scott Coles, myself, Dan Torgman, we get online before every big race day and we go over the card for about an hour using Stats, and you can log into the webinar, watch how we use it, listen to our selections, and just how we have the program work for us.
So if you're not in the room, how do people maybe that are seeing this video in cyberspace, how do they go and get a subscription to Stats?
There's a lot of different opportunities. Just go to Equibase's website. It's right along the top there, Stats Racelands. You drop down to the menu and you can sign up. You can start a free trial on Stats also. And if you're a TVG customer, which I'm, merging everything together, if you play $25 a day on TVG, you automatically can try it for that day. So that's kind of an easy way for someone who might have already been playing the races today just to take a look and see how you feel. Then go to the Equibase website and get that free tutorial.